Bored Ape Yacht Club just announced ApeCoin and an attached DAO. This announcement is coming just days after Yuga Labs, the people behind Bored Ape Yacht Club, announced that they had acquired CryptoPunks and MeeBits from Larva Labs, the people who made those. So from $190 per ape at the initial sale to almost $300,000 as the floor price for Bored Apes, and all kinds of celebrity owners, so far it does not seem like Bored Ape Yacht Club is showing any signs of slowing down. So what is this new ApeCoin for? Yuga Labs stated that it will be the primary token for all new products and services launched by their company, including a new play-to-earn blockchain game that they plan to release later this year, the development for which they've partnered with Enway. ApeCoin is made to be used as in-game currency, but Yuga Labs doesn't want it to only work in their game. They hope that it will work in other games that even other developers make as well. And this isn't just some vague future dream either. They already have one. Benjy Bananas, a game made by the parent company of Enway, is already using ApeCoin. So the use of ApeCoin in blockchain gaming is clear, but it could have all kinds of other uses in the crypto space later on. This is where ApeCoin DAO comes in. Since Yuga Labs hopes that ApeCoin can have use outside of their own ecosystem, they've created the ApeCoin DAO to oversee the development and future use of ApeCoin. The DAO appears to have a pretty standard setup, with its funding coming from the sale of ApeCoins that it will use to create future development for ApeCoin. And it'll have the setup where one ApeCoin equals one vote. However, Yuga Labs isn't just totally throwing ApeCoin out to the masses, as Yuga Labs themselves will retain around 15% of the ApeCoins minted. Bored Ape Yacht Club founders will get another 8%, contributors to the DAO's launch will get 14%, and finally another 15% will be first offered to the holders of the original Bored Ape NFTs. Which means a little less than half the supply will be left over for anybody else who wants to buy in. So while this does centralize the DAO a little bit around the existing Bored Ape ecosystem, it's important to keep in mind that that ecosystem is already decentralized, and this will help ensure that the majority of holders have shown more of an invested interest in the whole ecosystem in general, so they're more likely to actively participate in the DAO and move it forward into new interesting places. So what is this game that Yuga Labs is creating that they made ApeCoin for? Well, there was a leaked pitch deck that got released earlier that reveals the name of the game as Meta RPG, which is supposed to have a very big scope and is going to include a large land sale. Of course, that land will be in NFTs, and include characters as NFTs, either using existing NFTs as your character in some way, or creating your own character from scratch, but it will also be turned into NFT once it's activated as a character. This is a huge step forward for Yuga Labs and Bored Ape Yacht Club, especially coming days after the announcement that they acquired the OG NFT collection of CryptoPunks, as well as MeeBits. As far as Yuga Labs' potential for continued innovation, well, so far they've got a really impressive track record in a very short time. Not to mention a huge list of big celebrity promoters and massive pull in social media. It's also worth noting that their acquisition of CryptoPunks came about organically through a relationship of mutual respect between the people at Yuga Labs and those at Larva Labs. In fact, we can take a look at this respect from Larva Labs in a quote that they made when announcing that Yuga Labs had acquired CryptoPunks and MeeBits. As part of this announcement, Larva Labs stated that we met and got to know the founders of Yuga Labs. We found many things in common, but we also saw in them the skill set and expertise in the space that we were missing. In many ways, Yuga is the innovator of the model for the modern PFP project, and are the best people in the world at operating and growing these projects and communities around them. At the same time, we found that they have a deep respect for the history and origins of the NFT world, and want nothing more than to honor that while expanding its reach and size into popular culture at large. Which, yeah, they've definitely done so far. So such an impressive track record of bringing NFTs into the mainstream and adapting to the changes in the internet space. Just how big of a player is Yuga Labs going to be in the Web3 and Metaverse movements? We can never know the future, but theirs is looking bright. Anyway, that's a quick update about an exciting, interesting development in the NFT space. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on this, and hopefully you will too. Thanks for watching this video. See you guys next time.